Hello, and thank you for joining me today. Well, this is the Wednesday, January 8th edition of our video devotionals. Thank you so much for joining us today, and hope your Wednesday is going well. Just think a week ago, January 1, we were on the first day of the brand new year. Here we are, we're already on the 8th, and that's how time moves along. But that being said, this is the day the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it, so let's do what we can with the day. So this is the middle part of the work week and school week. And also it's Wednesday evening church for many of us. We hope that you can be in church if at all possible. And make the effort, by the way, be in the house of God. And you need everything that's available. Tonight at our church, we're going to be, we started a series on the first of the year, literally the first day of the year, talking about fellowship. And this will be number 2 for us tonight as we look in the Bible at what the Bible says about fellowship. Very important, much deeper, I think, than most people think about fellowship when we say that word. But otherwise, that's our church, and I hope you can be in the house of God tonight for yourself. It is the first of the year, and if you haven't been yet to church already, a Wednesday, a Sunday, then go ahead and jump in and commit yourself and be there and find something to do. Ask, and that's important. Usually people that have something to do at the house of God tend to make the decision to be there unless they're totally committed without any responsibilities. But I believe people that have a position, that have a responsibility, hey, if you're singing in the choir, you're singing the specials, you're doing anything in the house of God, you need to commit yourself to be there, and that's important. So I'm not going to preach it every Wednesday, of course, but I will say it's very important. So I'm going to call this Wisdom Wednesday on Wednesday. I think that's good. We'll just decide to be in the book of Proverbs each Wednesday. I was deciding, what am I going to do today? Am I going to continue along, get something as I've been reading from the Bible? And I decided I'm going to go ahead and be in Proverbs rather today. And each Wednesday, so we'll call this Wisdom Wednesday. All right. So appreciate you watching. Appreciate all the acknowledgments. Appreciate any comments that you make. We do appreciate you, and I mean that, okay? All right, so we're going to be in Proverbs 1 today, right at the very, very end. And, of course, everything that was being said in Proverbs chapter 1 was basically about wisdom, about the fear of the Lord, knowledge, that sort of thing. And it seems like the tenor of that book was about people. There would be a group of people that just would refuse that. But notice what it says in verse 33. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil. I think everybody wants to be safe from something, certainly safe from violence, safe from anything that's going to hurt them. Obviously, people want to be in safety. In fact, that's one of the key responsibilities of our government. It's one of the chief reasons to have government is to keep us safe. So standing armies, and then on the local level, we have police departments and sheriff, highway patrol, all of that. So to keep us safe, you understand that. And it says, "And quiet from fear of evil." There is an evil that exists that law enforcement can't touch because it's you can't see, it's intangible, that sort of thing. And sometimes it's just the forces of evil itself. But all that being said, it's talking about people, one of the ways that you can keep yourself safer. And I believe this, if you're a child of God, nothing just happens to you and God goes, oh, I didn't see that. I'm sorry, that slipped by me. It doesn't happen that way. So that means as a child of God, as someone who's living right, that means God allows things into our life. Look, if you're out of the will of God and things happen, then you always have to question yourself. So you know what, maybe this wouldn't have happened if I wasn't, and you fill in the blank. So you want to be safe. We want people safe. You want your family safe. You want yourself safe. We want our nation safe. If we would have a nation, if we'd have a people, we'd have a church, have individuals, families, all of that would say, you know what, I'm going to listen to what God's got for me. I'm going to listen to the knowledge of God. I'm going to acquire the wisdom that God has for me. I'm going to live a life that would depict that I have a fear of the Lord, a respect for God. And by that being said, it says, if you hearken unto me, you'll dwell safely and should be quiet for fear of evil. Here's kind of a sister passage I wanted to read to you here from Psalm 25, verses 12 and 13. Notice what it says here. What man is he that feareth the Lord? Him shall he teach in the way that he shall choose. His soul shall be at ease. Okay, notice that. And his seed shall inherit the earth. Just that little phrase, his soul shall dwell at ease. That means you're not worried about the fear of evil, because look, if you're not living right, you're kind of always looking over your shoulder if you're not careful. So let's take God at his word And let's try to hearken unto the Lord so we can dwell safely and be quiet from fear of evil. So we're going to stop right there. Hope you have a great day, safe day, healthy day. Lord willing, we'll see you back tomorrow. And thank you for watching.